Good morning, Abby.
Hey Katie, I know you're super jealous that we're making bread pudding here this morning. She tweeted at me and she said, bring some back or you can't come back. I was like, you know what? Maybe I just will take it home and not come back.
Maybe. Or you might just not be any left. Who knows?
We'll see. We'll let you know, but we're on step 2 of our bread pudding and we let our bread soak in our condensed milk and our eggs and all that good stuff for a little while. What do we do now, Chef Marcus?
We're going to smash this bread apart.
All right, let's do it.
We're literally going to grab the bread and just squeeze it until it turns into a paste.
Okay.
Then we're going to mix in the rest of our ingredients, which is vanilla, cinnamon sugar, and some flour. Some sugar. And that way, we'll have a nice sweet dessert.
This squishing is kind of fun. It's like if you're mad about something, maybe you want to squish, or if you're just super excited, like, oh, I'm so excited we're making bread pudding.
Oh yeah, just take out all your frustrations on bread pudding. If you're ever feeling down, make some bread pudding.
And then you have some comfort food at the end of it too.
Exactly.
This is a solid activity for us this morning. Okay, so we're squishing. What consistency do we want it to be by the end of our squishing? I hope that's the right technical word for what we're doing
technically,
here.
you can leave it like this if you want to.
Okay.
We don't. We make ours into more of like a paste like this. It really depends on how much bread you actually want. Because you're going to be eating the bread regardless, but do you want the full shape of the bread? Do you want it to be like just a solid piece of mush, I guess is the best way to put it. It really depends, but I'll say right now we're going to go ahead and add our cinnamon and sugar. Okay. So this is about 3 teaspoons of cinnamon and sugar. If you don't have a pre-mixed cinnamon and sugar, just mix 1.5 teaspoons of each.
Can I mix it in?
Oh yeah, you can mix it in. You mix it in and I'll pour. This is vanilla. I've already measured it out, but this is about 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So we're going to pour that in right there and give it a nice little color. And finally...
Oh, it smells so good.
Like any good dessert, you need sugar. So we're going to add in some sugar.
How much sugar was that?
This is going to be about... That was about 2/3 of a cup. We're going to do one more like that. We're going to call it quits. Because we're going to add some more cinnamon sugar on top afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix that in all together. And now that this consistency is pretty much falling apart, this is a good consistency to put it in the oven. Let's go ahead and grab this buttered pan right here. And we're just going to grab a handful and just plop it in there.
Oh, perfect.
It's not the prettiest dessert in the world to make, but it'll come out nicely.
It's going to be tasty.
And after we do this, we're going to go ahead and put it in a pan. It helps if you put it in a pan with some water at the bottom while it bakes so it doesn't get too hot.
So a pan in a pan.
And in a pan with some water. And we're just going to layer it down like this, making like a loaf almost. And after that, put it in this pan right over here. Reach over here.
And we already had hot water in this pan.
Already had hot water and already had our oven preheated to 350. I'll go ahead and pop it in the oven.
All right, we're gonna put this in the oven, let it sit for like 45 minutes to an hour. Well, we're not actually gonna let it sit that long because we'll be back in about 20 to tell you how it all tastes. So yeah, stay with us on GMA to find out how our bread pudding turns out. But before we come back, we're gonna send